Hey guys, Miss O'Donnell here. We're checking out challenge F. Okay, so let's see here. Simplify each expression. Look at the answers beside each problem. If the left answer is correct, put the circle over the dots on the left side of the domino. If the right answer is correct, drag the circle over the dots on the right side of the domino. Okay, so it looks like we're just evaluating expressions here. So if we remember, whenever you're evaluating or you're simplifying expressions, you're following or using order of operations. Okay. We go in order to simplify. We go sort of backwards, or we undo when we solve. All right, so if I start with question number 1, I have 6a cubed times negative 3a to the 4th. I know I can use the commutative property of multiplication to do 6 times negative 3 times a cubed times a to the 4th. So I have negative 18. I'm going to add those exponents because I remember my exponent rules of the same base raised to different powers being multiplied, that product rule. So you add the exponents. So I have negative 18a, let's see here, 3 plus 4 is 7, which means that my answer is going to be this negative 18a to the 7th. So I'm going to drag my circle so it's right over top of that 5. And when I crack the code, it says find the sum of the circle dots. The code is twice the square of this number. Woo! So you have to really think, what's the math that's going to do twice the square of the number? And then you type that number in. Shoo! It's a code on top of a code. But you guys got this. All right. Looks like the problems start getting a little harder. Let's take a look at, I was going to let you guys go, but let's take a look at maybe number 6. So if we take a look at number 6, there's quite a bit more to do here, right? So we've got 2p cubed times p squared minus 4p minus 7. Oh man, I'm going to run out of room. I got to do some erasing. Okay, hang on. Let's see here. Let me clear my screen. Let's try again. Okay, so I've got 2p cubed times p squared minus 4p minus 7 plus, I'm going to jump over here, 5p times p to the 4th minus p squared. I hope I read that correctly. So I'm going to work on each one of these independent of each other, each part of this problem, and then I'll add them at the end, right? So I know I have to do some distribution here, right? So I'm going to do 2p cubed times p squared. So a cube and a square, that's going to add to make p to the 5th. Then I've got 2p cubed times negative 4p. So 2 times 4 is negative 8. P cubed times p to the 1st is p to the 4th. I added those exponents. Then 2p cubed times negative 7 is giving us negative 14p cubed. And let's see here. Let's work over here on that right-hand side. So I've got 5p times p to the 4th, so 5p to the 5th. And 5p times p squared is 5p cubed. And let's see here. I'm going to bring that 5p cubed minus 5, or 5p to the 5th minus 5p cubed over onto this left-hand side of my screen because I'm adding them, right? So I'm going to line up like terms. So I've got 5p to the 5th, and I've got a negative 5p cubed, and I'm going to add those. So 2p to the 5th plus 5p to the 5th is 7p to the 5th. I've got 8p to the 4th, and negative 14p cubed plus a negative 5p cubed is negative 19p cubed. So let's see here. If I grab my little circle, I've got 7p to the 5th minus 8p to the 4th minus 19p cubed. It looks like that's that right-hand side. So I'm going to put my circle, right here on top of the 2 domino. Okay. So, and I skipped a lot of steps. I did not show all my work. I did a lot in my head. You should show all of your work. If I was doing this on paper, I would have taken it line by line by line, so I didn't make any mistakes. All right. I'll see you guys in the next challenge video.